President need to be assisted. Remember, this is not the first goof he's making. When the war was declared between the two countries, he quickly took sides with Israel, which in my opinion was a bit too rushy, and it was not really necessary because not many other countries have since taken sides with Israel. Many countries were more cautious. And in terms of diplomatic norms, you must ask yourself, what is in it for you as a country for you to make a comment that you are quick to shoot from the hip? Remember, the same regime also at some stage was almost fighting Sahrawi. And yet Sahrawi has already been accepted by a number of countries, both at the UN and also at the AU. There was also the other diplomatic goof that they made by appointing in Somaliland an individual supposedly to be our ambassador or our high commissioner in that particular domain, against the principle of the African Union, that the boundaries that we found at independence, unless altered by any other fate of history, shall remain that way and shall be respected. And therefore, at independence, the Somaliland and Somalia decided to have their independence almost at the same time, by Somaliland delaying by 1 week, and Somalia and Somaliland coming together, one as a colony of Italy and the other one as a colony of Britain. And therefore, any entity in Africa, especially at the level of head of state, should be cautious about such decisions. So this particular decision, in my opinion, should have taken cognizance of the fact that it was retaliation by Iran. It was not really aggression, because already some of their members of security forces and other diplomats had already been affected. And this was retaliation. And when it comes to an issue of retaliation, you cannot almost portray the person trying to defend himself as the aggressor in this particular game plan. So I would have really wished that the president got somebody well-heeled in diplomatic issues to be his special advisor. Of course, I know Dr. Monica Juma is the advisor on issues of national security or security, but she would have done better as an advisor on issues of diplomacy.
Are you questioning the people in charge of matters foreign relations?
Yes, I'm questioning. I'm questioning in the sense that by the time the president makes a statement, it is something that must have been processed. And even NIS should have been informed, because the president is not a commoner. He's not a fellow in the street like me and you. He's somebody who is supposed to have state apparatus at his disposal to be able to make a decision that is well processed and all repercussions have been taken into consideration.
Okay. Bwana Kisia, good morning, karibu sana.
Good morning.
Philip Kisia, also a member of this panel. Allow me now to introduce the other two members who've just joined the panel. That's Philip Kisia, former Nairobi town clerk, and Samuel Pagisio, former